Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and welcome to Sandy and Lisa's Sunday Challenge. So, this Sunday we decided to do a mixed media canvas, and I used the canvas that was that one that I did Focus 2014, and I put cameras on it, and all I did was put some tissue paper on it, let it dry, put gesso on it, let that dry, put some of that drywall tape, and then I am now putting some of my Heidi Swap Color Shine, and I'm spraying it into that plastic because I've seen Lisa do that before, where she sprays it and then like rubs it on, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, it looks, I want to say messy but not messy. I don't know what the right word is for. But anyways, that's how I put all my Color Shine, and now I'm going to get a few stencils out and get this molding paste. And I got this at Hobby Lobby and I've used it a few times. So I'm just going to use that gold molding paste, and I'm going to put it through that stencil in a few spots. And I love the texture that it gives. And it was the first time I used, what is that drywall tape, and I really like the way that came out as well too. And sorry I wasn't able to tape it. I've been doing this throughout a couple of days, so. The next thing I got was my Prima triangle stencil, and then I got the silver molding paste, and I'm going to add a few of those just in random places on this canvas as well. This was really fun to make, but it was really hard for me too because I've never done anything like a canvas like this. So it was pretty challenging for me. Lisa's came out awesome, but I really struggled with mine. So, but it was fun to make. Okay, and then I just dried that with my heat gun and then just let it sit for a while as well. And now I'm just going to get some gelatos and try and add in a little bit more color, more of the pinks and yellows in there, in some of that white space that's still on there. So that's all I'm doing here. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing things to take up time, I guess. Like, I don't know what my next step is going to be just yet, but I thought I'll go ahead and put gelatos on there since there was gesso, and I knew they would smooth out really easy, so. Okay, and then next I thought I'm going to go ahead and use a stamp that I got I got it somewhere, I don't know, it was on clearance. Anyways, it just looks like a whole bunch of cursive writing. And I got that Memento Luxe, I think it's called Coffee Brown or Coffee something. And I'm just going to stamp it on a few places just to add something else to the picture. And you can barely see it, but when you see it in person, you can notice it. And I do like the way that it looks, so. And then I'm pressing my hand behind it too, because that canvas kind of has that square open in the middle and the back, so I'm just putting my hand behind it so it can press against something. And now I kind of went through my wood veneers. I found out what picture I want to use, which is that picture right there of my mom, the two girls, and me that we took this past weekend. We were just laying in my bed and we were just taking silly pictures, and this is one of my favorite ones that we took, so I just put it in black and white and printed it out on my selfie. And that's what I'm going to use. I pulled a few papers out just to give it a really thin matting around it. And now I'm just going to use my hot glue gun to start putting chipboard and wood veneers down. And that gold piece that I'm putting down right now, I think it says "this was a wonderful day" or "this beautiful day," something like that. I can't see because of the glare of the light on it. And then this white piece of that kind of, I don't know what it's supposed to be, like lace or something. Probably last year I bought some of that white glue gun, that Mod Podge glue stick, and I bought one of the molds and I made a few little things out of it, and I meant to use it on a layout and I never did. So any of those white pieces that you see on here I made with that mold a while back ago, where you use a hot glue in it. So now I'm just putting down this doily, and I'm going to go ahead and put down the picture. of me and my mom with the girls, and I'm going to put it right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my hot glue gun. And man, I burned my finger a few times in this. That stuff is hot. So, well, obviously, but man, it caught me off guard, that's for sure. So there we go. I'm just putting that down, and then you see that piece, that white piece right there that I'm putting down. I made that with that Mod Podge. I think it was like a milky white glue stick, and then you put it into the mold, and then as soon as it dries, you can pull it out. So I also had this wood veneer that I had already had a little bit of gold. I think I used that gold Heidi swap and just like brushed some on when I was down to the bottom of my bottle. And so I went ahead and used that number because it says like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 4 of us there. And I used that Love paper clip from Lawn Fawn, and I added it at the bottom of that picture. These little frames were made in that mold as well. Like I said, I made them last year sometime, and they've just kind of been hanging around in my room. I didn't really know what to do with them, but I thought they would be perfect for this. So I did pull them out and start gluing them down. And then I think I'm looking for, yeah, just more of those pieces just to add some stuff there. There we go. Okay, now that I've got that down, I'm just going to add a few more pieces that I have. Those asterisk gold pieces that I have right there, they are from a Lawn Fawn kit. I added a camera to one of the frames at the top. I added a little white bow. I don't know if you can see it, but probably in the still frames at the bottom. And then those white resin pieces, those hearts, those are from a Freckled Fawn kit, I believe, as well. Either Freckled Fawn or Studio Calico. So I really do like the way this is coming out so far, and I'm just about done with it. And then here we go, I add just a few more little wood veneer pieces, and then I have some close-ups coming up, I believe. Now that I see that little gold piece, maybe I'll put it back on there. I don't know quite yet. I took it off and it's not on there, but I think that I might add it to it. And then I'm gonna add that little gold heart right there in the middle of that frame, and I like the way that came out too. And you'll see those better in the close-ups, so. Okay, and then here's a few of the close-ups coming up. I love the texture on this. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope that you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.